Living alone as an older person can be a fulfilling experience, but it's not without its challenges. Many of these challenges are often overlooked, leaving older individuals to navigate new emotional and practical hurdles on their own. From the quiet creep of loneliness to safety concerns and managing health, living alone can feel overwhelming. In this article, we'll uncover 7 things they don't tell you about living alone as an older person, offering insights and tips to help you thrive in this new phase of life. Outline of key points. 1. The hidden reality of loneliness. 2. The challenge of managing daily tasks. 3. Safety and security concerns. 4. The fear of health emergencies. 5. Navigating financial stability. 6. Struggling with social isolation. 7. The joys and challenges of independence. 2. The challenge of managing daily tasks. As we've discussed, loneliness can often be the quiet companion when living alone as an older person. But it's not just the emotional side of things that makes living solo challenging. There's also the daily reality of managing practical tasks. When you're living alone, you become the sole person responsible for everything. Cooking, cleaning, shopping, and all the other daily tasks that keep life running smoothly. What may seem like small, everyday tasks can start to feel overwhelming as time goes on, especially if health or mobility issues come into play. Suddenly, those errands and chores that used to be second nature can feel like mountains to climb. Let's face it, everyone has bad days, and it's no different when you're living alone. On days when you're feeling tired or unwell, the idea of grocery shopping, preparing a meal, or even just tidying up can feel daunting. And while technology and services like home delivery can ease some of these burdens, the mental and physical strain of constantly managing everything on your own can take a toll. For example, cooking meals from scratch, something that might have once been a pleasurable activity, could become exhausting. The effort to plan meals, cook, and clean up afterward can feel like an unnecessary chore when you're on your own. Plus, without someone else to share responsibilities, you may end up eating poorly or skipping meals altogether. Not because you don't want to, but because you're physically or mentally drained. Beyond that, there's also the issue of home maintenance and upkeep. Repairs that once seemed manageable, like changing light bulbs, fixing leaky faucets, or maintaining the garden, can quickly become overwhelming. Without someone to help or remind you of tasks, it's easy for small problems to become bigger issues. This lack of assistance can cause stress and frustration, leaving you feeling stuck or unsure of how to proceed. And what happens if something breaks and you can't manage the fix yourself? It's a stressful thought, especially when there's no one around to lend a hand. In addition, organizing and remembering important dates like medical appointments or bills can become another mountain to climb. Keeping track of everything on your own requires a level of energy and organization that can sometimes feel beyond reach, particularly as we age. Forgetting appointments, missing deadlines, or simply being too tired to deal with things can add unnecessary anxiety to daily life. However, it's not all doom and gloom. There are ways to ease these challenges. Creating a schedule or utilizing modern technology, such as voice-activated assistants, can help you stay organized and remind you of tasks. Getting into the habit of simplifying meals, ordering groceries online, or hiring someone for occasional help with maintenance can also be a game changer. But most importantly, remembering that it's okay to ask for help is crucial. While living independently is empowering, it's equally important to acknowledge when you need a hand. The goal is not to do it all, but to find a balance that lets you feel both independent and supported. By embracing a more flexible approach to managing daily tasks, you can make living alone an easier, more enjoyable experience. 3. Safety and security concerns. As we just explored, managing daily tasks can feel overwhelming when you're living alone as an older person. But there's another significant concern that often goes unnoticed: safety and security. When you're on your own, everything from your home security to personal safety can become more pressing, and it's something that deserves extra attention. The first challenge many face is the physical vulnerability that comes with living alone. With age, there can be an increased risk of falls or accidents, and having no one around to assist you in the event of an emergency can be terrifying. Whether it's slipping in the bathroom, tripping on a rug, or even fainting due to a health condition, the lack of immediate help can make a dangerous situation much worse. It's important to recognize that prevention is key. Small changes, like installing grab bars in the bathroom, using non-slip rugs, or adding brighter lighting around the house, can make a huge difference in preventing accidents. Equally concerning is the risk of burglary or break-ins. Many older adults are targeted by criminals simply because they are perceived as vulnerable. If you live alone, it's essential to ensure your home is secure. Installing a security system, motion sensor lights, and solid locks on doors and windows can provide peace of mind. You might also want to consider a doorbell camera or smart security devices that allow you to monitor your home remotely, even when you're not near it. These steps may seem like extra effort, but they can go a long way in protecting your safety. Another crucial aspect is staying connected in case something goes wrong. Without someone at home, it's easy to feel disconnected or helpless in an emergency. A personal alert system or medical alert device, a small device worn around your neck or wrist that can alert emergency services at the push of a button, can be a lifesaver. It's a small investment that can provide enormous reassurance. Knowing help is just a press away if an emergency occurs. Let's not forget about financial security. Living alone means that you're solely responsible for your financial well-being. With potential scams targeting older individuals, it's essential to keep your personal information secure. You can protect yourself by regularly reviewing your bank accounts, setting up fraud alerts, and keeping your financial documents locked away safely. Scammers are clever, and older individuals are often seen as easy targets, so staying vigilant is key. But beyond physical and financial security, mental peace is also a big factor. Living alone can sometimes make you feel exposed, whether it's worrying about health, accidents, or outside threats. Finding ways to stay socially connected, like maintaining friendships, joining community groups, or simply checking in with loved ones regularly, can provide both emotional support and a sense of safety. Ultimately, it's about taking control of your environment. Safety doesn't just happen. It requires proactive effort. Whether it's making adjustments around your home, installing security systems, or simply having a plan in place for emergencies, being prepared can make a world of difference. The goal is to feel safe and confident in your space, knowing that you've taken the necessary steps to protect yourself. 4. The fear of health emergencies, as we've just discussed. Ensuring safety and security is critical when living alone as an older person. But there's another layer of concern that is just as important: the fear of health emergencies. Without someone by your side, the thought of a sudden medical crisis, whether it's a heart attack, stroke, or a fall, can be deeply unsettling. And it's not just about the immediate danger. It's about the feeling of being alone in that moment. When you're living alone, every little health concern can feel amplified. What if something happens and there's no one around to help? It's a fear that many older people face, and it can lead to anxiety and stress. Even the simplest of tasks, like picking up something heavy or stretching too far, can trigger worries about injury. And if you're living with chronic conditions, such as high blood pressure or diabetes, the fear of an unexpected health emergency is even more pressing. To combat this fear, the first step is acknowledging the risks and taking action. Preparedness is key, and creating an action plan for emergencies is one of the most empowering things you can do. One of the most effective ways to protect yourself is by investing in medical alert systems. These devices, often worn around your neck or wrist, allow you to call for help with the press of a button. It's a simple yet incredibly powerful tool that can give you the reassurance that help is always within reach, especially if you're unable to reach a phone. But it's not just about emergency devices. It's also about routine health management. Regular checkups with your doctor, keeping track of medications, and making sure you're following health protocols can reduce the risk of health emergencies. Setting reminders for taking medication, scheduling appointments, and staying on top of health monitoring can ease the stress of worrying about your health and ensure you're as prepared as possible. Another key element to managing health emergencies is staying connected. The fear of health issues can become more manageable when you know someone is just a phone call away. Whether it's a family member, neighbor, or close friend, having people you can reach out to on a regular basis not only helps with the emotional side of living alone, but it also ensures someone will check in with you if you're feeling unwell. Social connection is more than just emotional support. It's a crucial safety net. Additionally, having a support network of caregivers, even if it's through a service or local community center, can offer peace of mind. Many people who live alone rely on caregivers to help with everything from daily activities to health monitoring. This can be a temporary solution or a long-term arrangement that brings comfort knowing that there's someone looking out for you when you're not feeling your best. Living alone means taking full responsibility for your health, which can be daunting. But by embracing preparedness, staying connected with loved ones, and utilizing modern health technologies, you can significantly reduce the fear of emergencies. The key is to plan ahead and take the necessary steps to stay safe and healthy, so you can face each day with confidence, knowing that you're not alone in your efforts to stay well. 5. Navigating financial stability. Building on the importance of health and safety, there's another critical concern for older individuals living alone: financial stability. When you're living independently, you are fully responsible for your finances, and this responsibility can feel particularly heavy when you're navigating retirement, medical expenses, and the cost of living. Unlike younger years, when you might have had a spouse, children, or family members helping with the financial load, now you must manage everything yourself. Financial security isn't just a practical need, it's a foundation for peace of mind. One of the first challenges many older adults face is the shift from a consistent income to fixed retirement savings or pension plans. Living on a fixed income often requires making hard decisions about what to prioritize. For example, healthcare costs, which are often higher as we age, can eat into a large portion of your budget. Prescription medications, health insurance premiums, or unexpected medical expenses can quickly become a financial burden. And let's not forget about day-to-day expenses like groceries, utilities, and home maintenance, which can also add up. Understanding your budget is crucial to navigating these challenges. Many older adults find it helpful to create a detailed monthly budget that tracks income and all expenses. This can help identify areas where you might be overspending or where small adjustments can be made. For instance, simplifying meal plans, using public transportation instead of owning a car, or cutting back on subscriptions can significantly reduce financial strain. But financial security isn't just about cutting costs. It's also about knowing how to protect your assets. Older adults are often targeted by scammers who prey on financial vulnerability. These scams can range from fraudulent calls about winning prizes to more serious schemes like phishing for bank account information. Staying vigilant is essential. Always verify information before making financial decisions and keep an eye on your accounts. Setting up fraud alerts with your bank and regularly checking your statements can also help keep you protected. Additionally, it's important to manage long-term expenses like home maintenance, which can become costly if left unchecked. Many older individuals choose to downsize their homes, moving into smaller apartments or assisted living arrangements to reduce financial strain. However, if staying in your current home is your preference, setting aside a contingency fund for home repairs is a smart strategy. This can prevent sudden financial strain from unexpected issues like plumbing problems or roof repairs. If you're struggling to manage finances on your own, consider seeking professional financial advice. A financial planner specializing in retirement or senior finances can help you navigate complex financial decisions, from managing retirement funds to understanding government benefits like Social Security or Medicare. Finally, finding ways to stay connected with others financially can also be a support system. Many seniors find it reassuring to join community programs, where they can receive financial assistance or learn new budgeting skills. Local charities or senior centers might offer free resources for money management or connect you with services that can reduce living costs. Ultimately, financial security doesn't have to be a source of anxiety. By planning ahead, seeking support when needed, and staying vigilant, you can build a stable foundation that allows you to enjoy your independence without the constant worry of financial instability. The goal is to feel in control and confident about your financial future, no matter your age. 6. Overcoming isolation and building social connections. As we've just explored, managing financial stability is crucial when living alone as an older person. But even with financial security, there's another silent struggle that often goes unnoticed: the challenge of isolation. Loneliness can creep in slowly, often without warning, and it can become one of the most difficult parts of living alone as you age. The absence of regular human interaction can lead to feelings of emptiness, sadness, and, over time, even a decline in mental health. When you're living alone, especially if family and friends are distant or busy with their own lives, the days can feel long and solitary. It's easy to fall into a routine where you see no one for days or weeks, and while this may feel comfortable initially, the lack of connection can start to take its toll. You might find yourself craving conversation, missing the warmth of a friendly face, or simply wishing someone would drop by for a cup of tea. However, the good news is that isolation doesn't have to be a permanent reality. There are many ways to actively combat loneliness and build a supportive social network. The first step is acknowledging that you don't have to do it all alone. Reaching out to others is key, whether it's friends, neighbors, or new acquaintances. Socializing, even in small ways, can greatly improve your emotional well-being and help you feel connected to the world around you. One of the most accessible ways to combat isolation is by joining community activities or clubs. Whether it's a book club, a knitting circle, or a fitness class, engaging in regular social activities gives you the opportunity to meet new people, share experiences, and build lasting relationships. Not only does this provide a sense of purpose, but it also brings joy through shared interests. Building friendships and expanding your social circle can turn those quiet, lonely evenings into nights filled with conversation and connection. For those who may have mobility or transportation issues, virtual socialization is another powerful tool. Platforms like Zoom, Skype, or FaceTime allow you to stay connected with family and friends, even from the comfort of your own home. Technology can be a bridge to maintaining relationships, allowing you to join virtual meetups, participate in online classes, or simply chat with loved ones. Plus, there are now apps designed specifically to help older adults connect with others, whether it's for casual conversation, group activities, or even meeting new friends in your area. Additionally, volunteering is another fantastic way to feel connected and fulfilled. Helping others not only combats your own feelings of isolation, but also brings purpose and joy into your life. Whether it's assisting at a local shelter, tutoring children, or helping out at a community event, volunteering creates meaningful connections and gives you the opportunity to make a difference in someone else's life. Finally, consider adopting a pet if you're able to care for one. Pets are known for providing companionship and emotional support, and many older adults find comfort in the presence of a furry friend. Whether it's a dog, cat, or even a bird, having a pet can create a sense of responsibility and reduce feelings of loneliness by offering unconditional love and companionship. The key to overcoming isolation is recognizing that you deserve to feel connected, supported, and valued. Building social ties, seeking out new opportunities to interact, and leveraging modern technology can help you foster the relationships and connections that make life richer. Don't let loneliness define your experience. Reach out, get involved, and make the most of the opportunities to form meaningful connections that will brighten your life. 7. Embracing new opportunities and finding fulfillment. Building on the importance of social connections. Another vital aspect of living alone as an older person is the ability to embrace new opportunities and find fulfillment in unexpected places. While loneliness and isolation can be a concern, they can also serve as an opportunity for personal growth and reinvention. Living alone opens the door to discovering new passions, hobbies, and interests that you may have never had time to explore before. After years of working, raising a family, or following a set routine, the prospect of having more free time can feel overwhelming. However, instead of dwelling on what's missing, it's time to shift the focus to what's possible. The opportunity to redefine yourself and explore activities that bring you joy and meaning is one of the most exciting parts of aging. Now is the time to do what you've always dreamed of but never had the time for. Start by asking yourself, what have I always wanted to do but never had the chance? Whether it's learning a new instrument, taking an art class, or finally writing that book, there's no better time than now to start something new. Learning is a lifelong pursuit, and older adults often find immense satisfaction in pursuing educational interests. Online courses, community college classes, or local workshops can provide you with a platform to develop new skills, meet like-minded people, and feel empowered by your achievements. The sense of accomplishment you get from learning something new can be incredibly fulfilling. Traveling is another avenue to explore, even if it's not always about going far. Local travel, whether it's discovering new places in your own city or taking short weekend trips, can offer new perspectives and experiences. Travel opens the door to new cultures, people, and opportunities for personal growth. If traveling abroad is a dream, there are plenty of travel groups specifically designed for older adults, offering guided tours and experiences that are easy to navigate. Volunteering and giving back to the community is another way to find fulfillment. As discussed earlier, helping others brings a sense of purpose and connection. Whether it's offering your time to a local cause, tutoring, or mentoring, knowing that you're making a positive impact on the lives of others can be deeply rewarding. Volunteering provides both social interaction and personal growth, and the joy of helping others cannot be overstated. It's also important to nurture your mental and emotional health through creative expression. Writing, painting, gardening, or even knitting can provide an outlet for your thoughts and feelings. Expressing yourself creatively fosters a sense of peace and accomplishment, allowing you to connect with your emotions and release any stress or tension. Finally, adopting a growth mindset is essential. This mindset allows you to see challenges as opportunities, rather than obstacles. It encourages you to approach new experiences with excitement, knowing that even setbacks offer valuable lessons. The ability to embrace change and look for growth opportunities can lead to an incredibly rich and fulfilling life. Embracing new opportunities when living alone is not just about keeping busy. It's about cultivating a life that is meaningful, rich with experience, and filled with passion. The key is to take a proactive approach to your own happiness and fulfillment. Don't let age or circumstances limit you. Embrace each new chapter with open arms, and discover all the wonderful opportunities that await you. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you found these insights helpful and inspiring, don't forget to smash that like button and leave your thoughts in the comments below. We would love to hear your personal experiences or any advice you have to share on living alone as an older person. Your opinions mean the world to us. And hey, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to check out our other videos filled with even more tips, wisdom, and motivation to help you live your best life. Subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on the amazing content we have in store for you. Remember, you're not alone on this journey. Let's grow, learn, and thrive together. Flexed Biceps Sparkles.